Regardless, it was part of a plan. One that was ill thought for now. At the end of the day,
okay. Thanks for sticking around, given my little technical difficulty. Hello, 17 of y'all. If you're new here, I am finishing, we're making it. I'm finishing The Water Dancer. I am on page 381 of 403 and just really enjoying it. So let's see what people have to say for themselves. Hello, hello. The reading, well, that was me. Welcome back. Okay, hello, hello, hello. Hi, bibliophile by night. You're late. You are on time and you are reading, so that's great. Erica, yes, I am a heavy annotator as well. And also in this book, I don't know if Tati is still with us, but Tati has some judgments about the amount of writing that I do in books. And I think that judgments are healthy. So what I've also started to do, because I'm also somebody who does planning, I've started experimenting with using washi tape and markers as well. So this is an example of highlighting and then using washi tape and then writing. So that's something that I'm doing because I wanted to find a fun way. I don't know if you find this, Erica, but when I or anyone else who annotates a lot. So sometimes when I'm finished a book like this, I have, you know, a bunch of highlighted passages and stuff like that. But then I don't actually know why it is I highlighted the passage. And it's sometimes hard when you're reading and commuting, as I did pre-COVID. It's hard to go back. So I wanted to make it fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back with washi tape and stickers and stuff like that. I'll show you an example of something I did. When I read How Long Till Black Futures Month, I experimented with using stickers and washi tape for one of the stories because I just wanted to see how it would feel to decorate my book that way. So I'll try and find one of the more decorated pages. I only did it for one of the stories, but I found it really satisfying and enjoyable. So here's one of the stories. So as you can see, I had gold washi tape, and then I put a sticker in the bottom. Again, gold washi tape, and then sticker, and then also at the end of the story. Okay, so at the end of the story, I used this sticker, and then I created a little space where I collected my thoughts and made a little highlighted box. So it's unfortunate Tati isn't here to see this because I think her head would explode in the best possible way. But I think that books, like, I understand that books are sacred and all of that, but I just think that it's okay to luxuriate and enjoy and explore and have a sensual reading experience. And some people do that with reading and drinking, or reading in bed under a beautiful cover or whatever in your reading nook. But I feel like when I can adorn the beauty of a page, when I can respond to it, when I can decorate it with gold and sparkles, it is me honoring the page, right? It's me stepping into the delight and the beauty of the art form. I think of authors who spend hours trying to get the perfect word, trying to find what their editors are coaxing them into. I think of long nights where they rip up pages in frustration because they're just not getting it. And then that aha moment in the middle of the morning when they realize exactly what they need, that element, that je ne sais quoi that they had to put into that moment. And I think, you know what? I want to celebrate that too. So when I recognize something that's poignant, a turn of phrase, a character arc, a plot device, something new and beautiful, I too want to celebrate that. And sometimes I do that with stickers and sparkles and highlights. And it's my way of delighting in the pleasure of reading. And that's my report. Let me see what else people are saying here. Yes, read with Bintu. Yeah, I will tell you, low key, I'm enjoying The Water Dancer. I definitely have critical thoughts, but I enjoy The Water Dancer. I have enjoyed it. Yeah, exactly, Mar. Yeah, just getting into deepening your engagement with the book. Absolutely. I am really close. Time to read. You just read 10 pages of The Phoenix First Must Burn. Yes, that was a great collection. I don't think I reviewed it. It's somewhere here, but it was good. What story are you on with the first 10 pages of A Phoenix Still Must Burn? Where is it? These shelves, like, I need to figure out a way for it to make sense, because I have a section on my shelves for short stories, and my short stories are, short story collections, and they're over there, and I can't find A Phoenix Still Must Burn. Oh, well, what are you reading? Which part of that are you on? Washi tape. Yes, I'm glad you're very excited. Bad Feminist. Yes. I haven't read any of her work. Yes. Yes, Bookish Realm has a great color-coded piece. I might have changed your lifetime to read. That's why I'm here. Okay, I think you already heard the washi tape. You lent Tati your copy of Dune and asked her to annotate it, so when she sent it back, you could read what she wrote, and she said no. Of course she said no. That's totally on brand for her. Yes, people should do what they want with their own books. That's true. Your heads are exploding right now. That's funny. Yes, exactly. You want to make memories with your books. That's what they're for. Yeah. Yes. Have conversations in the margins. Yes. I had this dream. Okay. So tell me if you like this idea, because I think it's brilliant, but I'm biased. I want to do a thing where I get a book and then I send it to somebody, like a chain letter, and then they read it and then they annotate it and date it, and then they send it to somebody else. And then that person reads the same book and they annotate it in a different color and they date it, and then they send it to somebody else. And then at some point, maybe it comes back, I don't know, but like a traveling book that gets like more tattered and touched as it just like goes around the world. So I want to do that. I don't know how it would happen, but I've always had this dream to do something like that. Or like maybe a large collection of short stories. So what happens is like with Sunspot Jungle, where there's like a gajillion stories, then each person like will read and annotate one of the stories. And then once they finish that one story, they send it to the next person. Do you think that would be cool? I think it would be cool. And then maybe we like take pictures of what we read, or we review it when it's our turn, and then we send it to somebody else, and then the last person sends it back or something. Do you think? It would take years. But yeah, I'm really curious about that. So, okay. What else? What are we saying? Yes, add stickers. I might do a live like bedazzling of my book and dedicate it to Tatiana because I think she'd very much appreciate it. I'm reading while when life hands you a lemon fruit bomb. Sticky notes, they'll be there when you get it back. Yes, so much yes. We read a mystery book and sent it along and people kept reading and writing in it. I love that. That's really cool. I'm glad that you're all down for that. We have to figure it out post-COVID. Yes, of course, because you'd be passing on more than just a good book. But ching, I want to do that so much, but I would also want to be the last one to read it so I can see how everyone else felt. Mara, totally. Yes, some annotations get personal. That's totally true. You need a lot of tequila. I feel like I'll just leave it. You probably would. Okay, you want to get into annotating, but it's tough not to give into the strong urge to read as much as possible, as quick as possible. That's fair. Bye, Emma Ray. Thank you for coming very much. Bye. All right, friends. So it's 11:01. We're going to, on my time. So we're going to do the last half an hour sprint. Let's just start. So I'll say bye in advance to anybody who has to leave within the half an hour. Please make sure that you're saying bye in the chat. But I am just going to say we are sprinting until X:30 p.m. Okay, happy reading. Enjoy your reading. This is going to be my last lap, I think. Okay. That's the last sprint. I have finished The Water Dancer. Yay! I want to thank you so much for reading with me this Friday night. I woke up this morning with 100 pages left in this book. I started reading an hour and a half later than I had intended to because of things. And I have finished this book. And as a slow reader, it's can sometimes be so challenging to finish books. On Audible, like just out of the gate, I gave this 4 stars. Thank you, Mary and Time to Read. I gave this 4 stars. There will be a review of this book, but I'm moved. I'm very, very moved. So I'm very curious now that I've read it with the benefit of Joe Morton's narration. I am now going to explore. First, I'm going to make notes. Thank you, Michelle. First, I'm going to make notes based on the 7 calorie shell system. So I'm going to do that, get my own thoughts out, and then I will revise those notes and augment them as I watch reviews of The Water Dancer. So I'm moved. I am so moved. There is a softness to this story. There's a softness. It's so delicate and profound that I'm just moved, very moved. So yes, very curious about what others have to say. So I'm going to end the live in the next few minutes, but I realized that in Wild Seed, there is a biography. Like, you know how there is a short author's bio, and this author's bio is written by Octavia Butler. She wrote something about herself, and I just want to read it to y'all. I feel like you want to hear it. So I certainly want to hear it. And I was going to read it, but I thought I was so close to the end of the live that I would just want to read it myself. So I'm going to read Octavia Butler telling the people who she be. Okay, ready? About the author. And she wrote it in the first person. Okay. I'm a 53-year-old writer who can remember being a 10-year-old writer and who expects someday to be an 80-year-old writer. I'm also comfortably asocial, a hermit in the middle of a large city, a pessimist if I'm not careful, a feminist, a Black, a former Baptist, an oil and water combination of ambition, laziness, insecurity, certainty, and drive. I've had 11 novels published so far: Pattern Master, Mind of My Mind, Survivor, Kindred, Wild Seed, Clay's Ark, Dawn, Adulthood Rights, Imago, Parable of the Sower, and Parable of the Talents, as well as a collection of my shorter work entitled Bloodchild. Bloodchild includes short stories published in anthologies and magazines. 1, Speech Sounds, won a Hugo Award as Best Short Story of 1984. The title story, Bloodchild, won both of the 1985 Hugo and the 1984 Nebula Awards as Best Novelette. That's all she said. I love how she begins with who she was at the time, 53-year-old writer. She described herself as somebody who'd been writing since age 10. She describes her personality, what she believes in, and the paradoxes that make her who she is. And then she tells us what she's written. You know, the most important thing for her, for Octavia Estelle Butler, was to tell us of her person before she told us of her position. And I think that's stunning. There's so much I'm learning about her and so much I love about her. So yes. Okay, friends, let's just see the last few comments. yes, Tati, you do need to get into it. If you're watching this now and you are enjoying the live reading with me, please do give it a thumbs up. Thank you. And please leave a comment below. It means a lot to me and you mean a lot to me. So thank you. Yeah, thanks. I have a bit of an afterglowy type smile situation happening. So yes. Thank you, Nkada, for congratulating me for finishing. And I look forward to sharing my thoughts with you. Nikita says, thanks so much. And yes, you're welcome. All right, everyone. It is 11:35 p.m. on Friday night. Thank you for being with me today. Remember to read with purpose, because why not? And yeah, I will see you in my next video. I hope that you have a restful evening and a wonderful weekend. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. So bye, everyone. Good night. Hi, memory reframed. Good night, everyone. I'm just going to watch the countdown until it gets to 0, because I like to be the last to leave. So I'll just watch as you all leave. It's like when you're having a party. My parents, we would wait at the door as people left and we would wave them off. So we would be the last to go. So I'll just wait till it counts down. Bye, everyone. Good night. Good night, Mar. Good night, Erica. See you, Nikita. 16, 15, 14. Bye, Regina Renee. So nice to see you here. 13, 11, 9. Oh, we're getting there. 7, 6. Good night, everyone. And then there are the people who wait at the door to talk and say a few things. 5, before they go. Good night, All Day Reads. Bye. 4, 4. Who's left? Somebody have a TV on, a phone running. 3. Almost there. Another person. No, this should be going down. It should be 5. Why are you coming back? What's going on, friends? You should all be leaving. 4. Have a good night, Michelle. Tell me, are you on the live show? Are you on the live show? Okay. I'm trying to wait for people to leave, but we're still at 4. Okay, maybe I'm going to... Yeah. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.